Staying in the wreck with the Thornton way. Crosses over from the perimeter and uses finesse to switch hands at the rim. There wasn't much room. A fantastic way to finish. Closing today in beast territory with Nye Mazent. ISO on the wing, stuns them with a spin dribble and crosses over to...
Ladies and gentlemen, now the presentation of the award ceremony.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Here are the five for the Clippers. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. And for Golden State, the three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Wiggins is out there with Green. Here we are, opening night, and these players, Steve, are just about as excited as the fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game one, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
Now here's Westbrook. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Stephen Curry is so dangerous in the open floor. Nice finish.
Here's Westbrook. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Over Wiggins. Off the left rim and out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And they pick up two.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now here's Leonard. And here's George for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And he sinks the second.
When you think of Curry, his shooting is what comes to mind always, specifically how quick his release is.
Now here's Plumlee. Here's Leonard. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Great defensive effort by Russell Westbrook. Terrific closeout ability.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's George. Plumlee finds Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. George. It's rebounded by Curry.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 7.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Leonard the pass to Westbrook. This is to Batum. Nobody near Leonard. Gets a very good look and converts.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore. But Kawhi is an old-school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Here's Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Curry. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Batum, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Now Batum, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Batum finds George, clock at 4. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Warriors shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Green. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
DiVincenzo passes to Curry. On the wing, Iguodala. Curry on the wing. Great D that time from Leonard.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Now Plumlee. Paul George missing from long range. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
And the Clippers call time here.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Second chance shot. Outside Leonard from downtown. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now, here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by George. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Well, Stephen Curry's shot fake is so dangerous. He uses it so well.
The Warriors have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That's good from Stephen Curry. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Thompson. Here's Mann. 1:10 left in the first half. And the pass to Zubac. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Curry. He's got 15. It's good.
How do you defend him on pick and rolls? He can knock down the jump shot, and if you take that away, he is comfortable passing the basketball to the open guy.
Here's Highland. Here's Mann. He has 5. Takes it out to Covington. A three-pointer off the mark. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Poole. He dishes it to Wiggins. He nails it, and we're tied up. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Powell, that's good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We have some shots, but we normally make you did. We just got to get back in transition.
And building that wall will help you, Coach. I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Wiggins is out there with Green. That's the Warriors 5. And the 3 ball is good.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Outside, George. Passes to Plumlee. Outside, Leonard. To the inside. The kick out to Westbrook. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Poole, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 7.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
That's tipped.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Off target from the wing.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Curry, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. Outside, George. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the Clippers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. JaMychal Green comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in. Now here's Westbrook. Looking to end his cold spell. Another shot. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning. But this time, he just flat out went got it.
Basket counts.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. And so he makes both from the line.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Count the basket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry against Westbrook. Outside, Covington. He kicks to Powell. From deep, George. And the Clippers miss again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Stephen Curry with the pull-up jump shot. You cannot. Back off him, he will scorch you.
Powell finds George. Back to Powell. And there's the pass to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Covington. And he's good on the 3-ball. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
There's close coverage, there's contact, but then there's Russell Westbrook. It does not bother him at all.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
George against Thompson. Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Zubac. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and a switch here also for the Clippers. George is checked in for Terrence Mann. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. Good on the bucket.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Back to Leonard. The dish to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Curry with the 3. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Highland. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Timeout called the Warriors. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Evan?
Thank you, David. Outside Leonard. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Curry.
Green lives for these kind of moments. Always ready when his name is called.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Tremendous effort, putting pressure on the rim here at a critical time in this game.
Leonard kicks to George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. George, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Westbrook against Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Clippers with the ball. On offense, here are the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thompson. And he commits the intentional foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And so they foul intentionally. Free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard gets to Westbrook. Passes it to George. No good with the triple. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the Warriors miss again. A three from Leonard. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Curry looking it over. Missed. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.